So I'm gonna break down the trade that I took yesterday because I didn't do a follow-up like that. So I'm gonna try to do follow-ups, which is like the whole process of the trade, but I do be taking screenshots of my phone so that like I can trace back and be like, now Price did this and then did that and then did that, then you see what I'm saying? But I am going to do that. So now I'm gonna try to make the video short as possible, but I'm gonna put a screenshot somewhere and then I'm gonna show it to you guys so that like when you can get the feels of like knowing my strategy. So just give me a second. I'm gonna show you the screen right now. It's not gonna be long now. I just like trading, but it's been a tough week for me online. Not a tough week per se because I'm not trading money, but starting off Friday or after Friday, which is next week, I'm gonna be trading prop firms, and then I'm gonna be showing you guys the whole progress of it. So hopefully you guys stay tapped in. But let me show you what's going on now. So after I showed you the screenshot, I will show you the screenshot again. Give me a second. Let me dim this. Yeah. So I had this position right there, and then I was expecting to take price here. It didn't come all the way through. Then it break up. I had to adjust my Fibonacci tool. Let me show you. Let me make a reference. I'm gonna show you how. As you can see, first I started marking the London highs. Then price didn't come all the way in. So when I look at price, I was like, okay, it's fine. Let me adjust it again, because if price doesn't retrace all the way in here and then stays in this area, then I'm still safe. I'm not sure where I was at because my sister just came through, so I have to keep explaining that. So price gave me a whole fucking this, and then came in, then pulled back in. So when price didn't give me an entry, I had to adjust because I have a new high. So now I have this low and then I have that high, and then wait for price to retrace back to give me an entry here. Then I take a position, then buying all the way to 161, but this didn't reach 161, as you can see in this position. It almost did, but it didn't. So I'm not sure why did I put a back line here, and it's kind of confusing. So today I decided, you know what, I'm gonna remove everything. Give me a second again, because I want to show you what was going on in my head today. I have this low, new low, which is where I initially took a position yesterday. Then I have that high, price retraces all the way down. I took a position here targeting those highs, but price didn't do that. Price decided to actually dump even more. And then there's this. I didn't take this position, by the way. I only took this one, but remember, I was not trading my capital. I'm only trading next week. So if I'm trading next week, I'm going to be sharing all the setups and everything, and not the setups, but I'm going to be trading showing the whole show. I'm going to be showcasing the whole skin and everything. So now what happened was, look, a small thing. My setups always appear every day, by the way. They don't have a specific date. They are always in. So price goes all the way up, retraces in, and then gives me a position, then goes all the way up. But I would have seen this if I was not busy today, because at my work it was stock take, so I couldn't look at the price. But now usually what I do, what could have you done better? What could have you seen to actually be like, okay, nah, there's nothing that I could do. I have a swing low, I have a swing high, I wait for a retracement, and then that retracement comes through. But now what usually I also need to know that when my setups fail is because I don't look at 15 minutes time frame most of the time. I look at 15, I look at 5 and 15, then I will maybe like disregard this one, you see, and then disregard this, because I don't count this as a high, as a low. But looking at the 5 minutes, it is. And then, but even so, the strategy is not saying that, you see. So I need to see a clear swing low and a swing high. So now this retraces back. If I would have marked this, price wouldn't give me an entry today. But now I have this break of structure, I have this swing high, I have this break of structure again. I have, so I can price can retrace in, and then on the blue line buys up. But then also price can use this swing low and that swing high as a retracement, because it aligns with the fair value gap, and buy up. So let me show you the idea. And you see, I have this break of structure, that break of structure, and then I'll wait for price to retrace all the way here. Gives me an entry. It aligns with these other blocks here, which is these two. I believe my phone is good at recording, you can see that. So and then I realized that I didn't talk about is this setup, this one, it's not gonna play out potentially and 100%. You know why? Because we haven't hit take profit there. So there's potential that we might sweep that high, and then now my favorite look at my fib tool is gonna retrace all the way, maybe on the favorite look up on the inside, and then it can sweep that high and then close on the inside and then goes all the way down, then goes all the way up. So that's another thing that I need to understand and something that might happen. I just look at it now after I just finished recording, but please make sure to like and subscribe. Watch the whole video to get the full context. Yeah, position and then a risk $83 as usual. My target is 543, like 500 and something dollars, 543 I believe, or 549. And keep in mind, my prop firm, the one that I'm gonna take, is only like gonna take me like few days to actually pass it, because one setup that hits, I'm in a safe position, because as soon as it reaches here all the way there, then then price must retrace all the way in, or it's gonna retrace here and then goes all the way and then goes all the way up. But another thing that I'm aware of, higher time frame. So as you can see that Nasdaq is been building structure to the upside. So what you're looking at, break of structure to the downside, then price retraces up, down, retraces up, down, retraces up, and then this is what you will initially take a position at, and then it aligns with the order block and the imbalance, so price is gonna sell. Then when I'm catching these sells, I can also catch them, because I know I'm good at that. But it shows nothing crazy, nothing too hectic, but hopefully my strategy makes sense. With all that being said, appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe. Make sure, like, I genuinely want to push YouTube at this point, but I will see what I can do, bro. With everyone that supported the video, please like, share, and do all that good stuff. Other than that, this is still cool.